have this thing about classics, and I think I look at them quite differently to most people. I grew up reading Shakespeare just for fun, and Alice in Wonderland and whatnot. So like my spot for classics was always a bit hazy, I think. And then when I picked up Dracula and I was reading it, and I just sort of had this realization. I think it was after this paragraph where he said toilet like 3 times in a row, and I was just like, and I had this realization that when they were written for entertainment purposes. They were written to entertain. They may have been written to be deeper and to be looked into a little bit more, but no more than, say, R.F. Kuang or Brandon Sanderson or any other like contemporary writer. It's kind of one of those things where it's just kind of like, we really put the classics on such a high pedestal, and we study them and all of this, and it makes them feel so hard to get into when they were just written to entertain people like any other book. And so now that I don't look at classics like that, I don't put them on a different shelf. I'm just like, incorporate them on my shelf. You can see we've got Jane Austen in with the romance, because she wrote romance. And she wrote romance so brilliant that it stood the test of time, and we're still talking about it today. But she wrote romance. And it's like, it's just one of those things where it's like, I honestly think that putting the classics in their own separate category and being like, these are the classics, these are the worthy titles that are so brilliant and excellent and exquisite, putting them on this high pedestal, honestly, it makes them harder to reach for everyone, which is sad, because they're frequently the cheapest books, and they're frequently really incredible. But like, if you look at them expecting them to be incredible, then you're less likely to be impressed by them. So it's kind of this catch-22, and maybe try stop looking at the classics as if they're something other than a book to entertain, because they were made to entertain first.